Have you ever wondered if your destiny is set in stone, or if your choices can change everything? What if the very person you trusted to read your future was secretly plotting to steal it away from you? This is the story of a princess, a prophecy, and a terrible betrayal that proves destiny has a strange way of working things out. In a grand kingdom, there lived a king with a beautiful daughter who had come of marriageable age. As was custom, the king summoned the most respected person in the court, the Raj Guru, to read the princess's future. The Raj Guru, a man known for his wisdom and spiritual insight, gazed at the stars and consulted his ancient scrolls. What he found was astonishing. The princess was destined for immense greatness and fortune, destined to marry a man who would become a legendary ruler. Her destiny was brighter than 1,000 suns. But as the Raj Guru saw this incredible future, a dark thought crept into his mind. Greed, like a venomous snake, coiled around his heart. He thought, why should this fortune go to some unknown prince? His destiny, this power, should be mine. And in that moment, his wisdom was replaced by a cunning, treacherous plan. He went before the king with a grave expression. "Your Majesty," he said, his voice filled with false solemnity, "the stars have revealed a perilous path for the princess. To ensure her glorious destiny and protect the kingdom from a great misfortune, we must perform a sacred but unusual ritual. You must place the princess in a large ornate chest, fill it with your finest jewels, and set it adrift in the great river. The river goddess will guide her to her rightful place, and her destiny will be secured." The king, who trusted the Raj Guru completely, was heartbroken, but believed it was for the best. He couldn't bear the thought of losing his daughter, but he trusted his advisor's words. He had a magnificent chest built, filled it with glittering gems, and with a heavy heart, placed his beloved daughter inside. The chest was sealed and gently pushed into the river's current, floating away under the moonlight. The entire kingdom mourned, believing their princess was gone forever, sacrificed for a greater good. But this was all part of the Raj Guru's devious scheme. His plan was simple. He would travel downstream, intercept the chest, take the princess as his own bride, and claim the fortune she was destined to bring. He saw himself as a king in the making, all thanks to his clever deception. He had already sent his most loyal disciples ahead, telling them to wait at a specific bend in the river and retrieve the chest for him. He instructed them, "No matter what you hear from inside my chambers later, do not open the door until morning. My meditation must not be disturbed." However, destiny, as it often does, had other plans. Far downstream, a young brave prince from a neighboring kingdom was out hunting near the riverbank. He noticed the ornate chest caught in some reeds. Curious, he and his men pulled it ashore. Imagine his surprise when he opened it, not just to find a treasure trove of jewels, but a beautiful princess, alive and well. The princess, seeing her rescuer, was immediately captivated by his kindness and courage. They talked for hours, and it didn't take long for them to fall deeply in love. It seemed fate had brought them together after all. They were married in a grand ceremony, and the prince's kingdom celebrated their new, beloved princess. The princess told her new husband everything about the Raj Guru's strange prophecy and the bizarre ritual. The prince, being sharp and perceptive, immediately saw through the deception. He realized the Raj Guru wasn't a holy man, but a greedy charlatan who planned to steal the princess and her fortune. A fire of righteous anger burned in his heart, and he decided to teach the guru a lesson he would never forget. He found a chest identical to the one the princess was found in. But instead of a princess, he placed a large, ferocious bear inside, which his royal hunters had recently captured. He sealed the chest and set it adrift in the river, timing it perfectly so it would float down to where the Raj Guru was waiting. Meanwhile, the Raj Guru was eagerly waiting by the river, his heart pounding with anticipation. When he saw the chest floating towards him, he was overjoyed. His plan had worked. His disciples helped him carry the heavy chest back to his private chambers. He was giddy with excitement, imagining the princess and the jewels inside. This was the moment his life would change forever. He dismissed his disciples, reminding them of his strict orders. Do not open this door for any reason until dawn. Alone in his room, with the doors barred, the Raj Guru unlatched the chest. He flung the lid open, expecting to see the face of his future bride in a mountain of riches. But instead of a princess, a furious, snarling bear leaped out. The bear, enraged from being trapped in the dark, attacked the terrified Raj Guru. He screamed for help, banging on the door, pleading with his disciples to save him. "Help me! Open the door! There's a bear." But his disciples, standing outside, heard his cries and remembered their master's command. They thought, "The master is testing our loyalty. He told us not to open the door no matter what we hear. This must be a part of his deep meditation." So they stood firm, ignoring his desperate pleas for help. They praised his spiritual dedication, unaware that their master was being mauled to death on the other side of the door. By the time morning came and they finally opened the door, it was too late. The Raj Guru's greed had led him directly to his own gruesome end. And so, the princess and the prince lived a long and happy life, ruling their kingdom with justice and kindness. Their story became a legend, a powerful reminder passed down through generations. It teaches us a timeless lesson. Greed and deception will always lead to destruction. And no matter how clever a scheme may seem, it can never outsmart destiny or integrity. True happiness and fortune are not things you can steal. They are earned through honesty, kindness, and good character. The universe has a way of balancing the scales, ensuring that those who sow wickedness will eventually reap a bitter harvest. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of wisdom and destiny. See you next time.